I am Destini Morton. I'm a senior from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, majoring in fashion and textile management, and I am the chair for the Black Students Board.
Do you have any more details about the events that are happening this week? Like maybe the one that's happening tonight?
We also partnered with the Nubian Message and WKNC 88.1 to create playlists for the week. So each day from 1 to 2 p.m., WKNC plays a playlist that has a specific genre for that day. So like Sunday, they played gospel music, and today they focused on the Afro-Latin community or the Afro-Latin genre of music. So that happens every day. And then Sunday, we also released the Welcome Black video. So that was pretty much Black student leaders and faculty of color welcoming students back to campus. And we posted that on our Instagram account. And then yesterday, we had the student panel. So org leaders would sit on a panel, and students would have the opportunity to ask them questions about campus life and maybe tips and tricks to surviving their first year, that sort of thing. Tonight we have the Spilling the Tea event by the Zeta Phi Beta sorority, and they're pretty much also sharing, tips and tricks, maybe hidden things that students don't necessarily know about. But they're doing that in sort of a Jeopardy game format, so it'll be kind of interactive as well. And then tomorrow we have Harambe, and this week the African American Cultural Center also put out their hair care series, which is kind of like a you participate as you want kind of thing. So it's self-guided. And then Friday we have Welcome Black Week giveaways. So students can sign up to come and get a giveaway bag, and it'll pretty much have just little trinkets that we want to give them to thank them for participating in the week and enjoying the events. WellRec is also doing an event this week, and it is called the Move to Learn. So that's also a self-guided event that people can do. And then the GLBT Center on Thursday, they're doing sitcom TBT. So pretty much they'll be showing throwback episodes of, Black sitcoms and having a discussion about topics that they engage in those sitcoms. And also Friday, there's also What's on the Table. African American Cultural Center is also doing What's on the Table. So yeah, it's a whole bunch of different kind of events, educational, interactive, fun, giveaways. So yeah, it's a week full of a lot.
What inspired the Black Students Board to create the Welcome Black Week?
So originally during the fall semester, we usually do back to school jam, which is kind of like students will come and talk to other Black student leaders who represent organizations on campus. And they'll also get a chance to, grab food, socialize with other students, meet new people. And then we also do a showcase portion at the end where they get to see our dance teams or our Greek fraternity and sororities and campus rappers or the singing group UPGC. They'll see them perform so they can see what else is out there for them to participate in. And since we couldn't really have that in the capacity that we usually have it, we thought about splitting up the event into days, into sections. And at the time we were doing the Black space with the African American Cultural Center. And so we were talking with John Robinson Miller, and he was kind of telling us how, Harambe is also virtual. So why not just put everything in the same week? And so when we decided to separate the events and put them in the same week, it became Welcome Black Week. And then, of course, we talked with our current interim director for African American Cultural Center, which is John McCory,
Mhm.
and he was open to the idea, and it also helped us bring in the GLBT Center with their event. And then after speaking with, other orgs to see if they like to participate, it also helped us bring in the Zeta Phi Beta sorority. They have an event today, spilling the tea. So it was just kind of like a conversation at first, and then it turned into speaking with other people who are in charge of other departments and kind of like putting events together into the week that were kind of already happening this week.
Can you tell me a little bit about the board and like their goal on campus?
So, in the past, like the Black Students Board has typically been known to throw like your fun kind of, I guess you would describe it as like your fun slash chill events. Um, Especially since we do Back to School Jam and Pan African Week in the spring. And then now we do Back to School Jam revamped at the beginning of the spring. So I feel like this year our goal is to, yes, continue doing those fun, chill events, but also be a part of events or put on events that can promote a sense of education as well. We definitely want the spaces to be opportunities where people can learn and grow throughout the school year. So if we're going to have like the fun and interactive events, why not also have the educational events where students can actually gain something that they can use later in life and add to those memories.
And then as far as like events and campus involvement for the rest of this semester, do you guys have any idea of like how that's going to be different?
I think it'll definitely be a lot more virtual programming, of course, since we can't have high magnitudes of people in one area. Um, as far as what exactly we're doing, haven't quite figured that out yet, but we're still like in the works of figuring out things to do. Um, but definitely a lot more virtual things. If we can, of course, we'll try our best to do, little in-person things, but of course, in-person things will kind of be like you have to come and you have to go. You can't just stay in one collected area or in one collected gathering. Um, so yeah, it's still a work in progress and we're still, getting updates and everything, but definitely a lot more virtual things.
Anything else you want to share about the organization or anything else happening this week?
Definitely expect, more partnerships with other organizations. I think definitely since, people are trying to get creative about the way they put on events now that we're in the situation we're in, I would say definitely expect more collaborations from BSB with other organizations on campus.